is my sick hubby. He's still not feeling good today. That's my puppy. She's doing her thing. This is our water. Yay for goals.
Yay.
You don't feel good, do you, sweetie?
I feel horrible, and I know my wife feels bad. She chipped her tooth.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Like, I wasn't even eating anything sharp. Like, it wasn't like I, bit into a jawbreaker and busted my tooth. Like, I was in the middle of eating some Ritz with, like, a little bit of cheddar, like a cheddar slice on topper. As it shows on the box, it looked good, so I recreated it. But, and then all of a sudden, like, something wasn't right on my tongue, so I kind of, like, I didn't spit it out, but, like, I specifically found that and, like, picked it out of my mouth.
Yep.
And I was like, babe, what is this? And he was like, your tooth just chipped.
Yep. It's not good. Most of her tooth is still there, but now she has, like, this sharp dagger that's like, I don't want to kiss that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, of course I do. But, like, yeah, she's like a little vampire back there.
It's just like, I just feel like it's one thing after the other. Like, I was having some trouble with a wisdom tooth coming in, and then this happened, and apparently, I Googled it. Apparently it's like there's no rhyme or reason to, like, sometimes a tooth will just chip. So that's not to say that, like, there's been any bad brushing or anything like that. Right?
Right. Well, yeah, that's not likely going to happen. I would put it more on, like, grinding your teeth at night and trying to eat ice.
Well, I don't eat ice, but it's been really cold at night, so I wouldn't be surprised if, like, my teeth have been chattering or something.
Yeah.
I've actually been known to be a mouth grinder, because I have TMJ, like, my jaw is just, someone look it up, I don't know the exact definition. But yeah, so I've been known to be a mouth grinder because my jaw locks. So that may have loosened things up, and maybe it just took one bad bite to...
Hey, you can see us now.
To go.
Just like the side of my head.
Yay!
Ain't that wonderful?
But anyways, so we have just kind of had a bad day. There's been, like, a lot of... And I don't think we'll go into too much detail, but there's just been a lot of news from both sides of the family.
Yeah.
Not any death or anything, thank goodness, but just, my aunt's in the hospital, and there's some stuff going on with your side of the family. You can share or not share, but it's just been kind of like an emotionally draining day.
My uncle has heart problems, and, like, he may get, like, a stent or whatever put in a valve or something like that. So we may be going up tomorrow to, like, check on him. If we do, we'll get a special guest called Grandma. So yeah, and there's a ton of other stuff going on. I possibly might be getting a second job. Second job!
Yay!
Can we use that as an opener? I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a yay. We're trying very hard to be a full-time family, but, it's not going to happen
shape our health and maybe find others who are going through similar situations. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Especially coming from, a small town and, just dealing with stuff that isn't necessarily, vocalized. Like, this is just awesome to have an open platform where we can be transparent, and I hope that eventually people will want to be transparent with us.
Yes.
Let's just support each other and let's lift each other up. I don't want to seem like I'm over-exaggerating, but just to go, biblical, like Jesus calls us to weep with those who weep and mourn with those who mourn. So I hope that this can just be a platform for us to, connect with people, and like the world is too distant. Like, let's just all band together and love, and we're all just trying to get the most out of life.
I agree. So yeah, this is the funnest video we've ever done. Might be one of the driest we've ever done. Wouldn't you say? But real stuff happens. Like, a lot of issues happen. And a lot of the stuff we're not saying isn't because we're like trying to hide it from you guys. It's actually that I don't know if anyone wants to watch an hour-long video of us yet talking about our drama.
And also, like, sorry, I'm making sure my tooth isn't breaking more. It's not something that is our drama to share.
Burger King first.
Yeah. It's not something that's our drama to share. Like, if it was directly you or me.
That's not for us. That's for the old people.
Mm-hmm.
They love Burger King. Actually, one of them, like, they were just living on. I don't know if I should. I'm going to shut up now. I don't know how much I can share.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand. Like, I'm trying to protect their privacy. Like, I'd want my privacy protected.
But when it comes to our families, like, it's not directly you or me at this moment, so like they have a right to decide whether they want it broadcasted or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like a lot of people are watching these, but like, heaven forbid this was the one that got watched. So we're just trying to, share without being like, this is the hospital room that they're in.
And like that's well.
I didn't mean to make light of that. I'm sorry.
We don't have hospital room or anything like that. And like the hardest part is like these people truly become family, and one of the biggest things to us is family.
I think we're talking about two different things.
The old people?
No, I'm talking about like our family's issues.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I got lost in thought.
Like I said, that like we're trying to like share without being like, here's a minute-by-minute playback of my aunt's hospital report.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm off on my own thing.
But like that's a good point. Like why like we want to share some things, but some things we're not able to.
Yeah.
So why don't you go into that?
Well, I mean, it's sometimes we may forget because like these people do become family, and family has always been huge for us.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so it's hard not to like talk about your family who's like having troubles.
Mm-hmm.
But we have always like caught our tongue and like remembered, yeah, they're family in many ways, but they're also our resident. Like they're also in many ways a paying customer whose privacy we have to protect at all costs.
Mm-hmm.
So like you'll never hear their names, how many we have, genders, things like that. We are going to protect them as hard as we can.
And that's also like another reason why a lot of our taping happens in the car or like, downstairs or upstairs at night is because, most other times during the day they're walking around upstairs. And there's no way for us to get permission to do that, so it's just easier just to not tape in that instance.
No, I agree. I mean, yeah, that's actually correct. I'm sorry, I'm mumbling again. It's been a long day. It's been extremely stressful.
Your throat hurts, huh?
It does. But I do want us to try to start filming more like on walks, hikes, outside, so that we're not just like driving around. But that can be kind of hard to do for us. Like, we get out, but it's always like chores. Like, oh, we're going out, like getting stuff. We have a whole list of stuff we have to get that's not even for us.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the toilet paper. Everyone needs the toilet paper. Because everybody poops. Which is a great book.
I don't poop.
That I have not read. But yeah, I feel like we live in such a beautiful area. You want to like take a quick clip of like what we're driving up to real quick?
I would.
We live in such a beautiful so much trees, so many places to walk and hike. I mean, even if you don't want to hear our drama and our rambling and all the crap we deal with, I think we could give you a nice bird's eye view or just ground view of all the beauty we live in and how lucky we are to be here. It's coming right up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the name of this is, but we're about to go over the Astoria Bridge.
Yep.
Or the bridge over to Astoria.
Yep. And this is what we get to live in. If you see up there, there is kind of like a column. It's closed right now, but whenever it's open, we're going to take you guys up there. We're going to show you one of the most beautiful views around here. And one of these days, I'm going to show you a view that I took my wife to before she's my wife when I was trying to, trick her into moving here.
Woo her.
Trick. It's gorgeous. If you are ever in a vacationing area, I mean, the Great Northwest has so many beautiful spots. As long as you don't mind the coldness at times and the wetness. I feel like that also gives it beauty. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
Would you agree?
And there's a nice, I don't know, it's not really coming through in the camera very well, but the sun's starting to set, everything's just, it's beautiful.
And we got that 4-mile long bridge over there going to Washington.
Which we may or may not be going to tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Sorry, somebody decided to stop short.
I was I really hope I'm not about to film our death.
No,
What just happened?
What happened was, you okay?
No, I was not looking straight ahead, which is what I normally do. Not to be a backseat driver, but just I like to be aware of my own surroundings.
I don't follow close, so whenever I hit the brake, I'm making sure we're not even coming that close to them. Mm-hmm. The people here, like I said, we can be kind of not great drivers, are always on somebody's bumper. Mm-hmm. So when they have to slow down to a stop, it can be a true complete skid stop, which means that the car in front of me that's going has officially stopped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I have to hit my brakes hard to make up because he decided he's going to be right on their bumper.
I'm glad that I was facing, looking at other things when that happened, because I would have just literally, my face, I cannot imagine what my face just looked like. But anyways, you guys may be getting motion sickness. Do you want to pause for a bit and we'll talk to them later?
Sounds good. How much clip do we get? Can you hit the little thing up and down? It should show you.
About 13 minutes.
Ooh, that's an episode right there.